Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kakadash. That one said elders and apostles of great most and that real well. Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is Sky News, and it says UK weather, danger to life. Danger to life. Warning as forecasters predict rare freezing rain and snow. Icy conditions have already caused disruption across the country this weekend, with football matches called off and horse racing events cancelled. You can even mention the TFL. A lot of strikes and weather condition have restricted the transportations. Like frozen waterfall in Brecon Beacons National Park in Wales. New severe weather warnings have been issued for large parts of the UK as forecasters said freezing rain and snow could pose a danger to life. Never heard of that, freezing rain. Yeah, you can read that for yourselves. Because the Met Office said freezing rain and snow will lead to disruption, warning that injuries from slips and falls and danger to life on icy surfaces are possible. Dangerous driving conditions may occur, leading to road traffic collisions, road closures, and longer journey times, while pavements and cycle paths may become impassable. It ended in its amber warning. Oh, look at this. Bus, train, and air travel may be affected by delays and cancellations. There is a good chance that power cuts may occur, with a potential to affect other services such as mobile phone coverage, blackouts. Remember, there's been reports of a coming blackout, man. Imagine that, no source of power, no gas, no electric, no heating, no phone services, unable to call for help. And when there's blackouts, that can increase uh, the chance of violence and criminal behavior. Yeah, because there's no one to help. There's no, you know, people are desperate because UK facing a cost of living, crisis of living. Energy bills are ridiculously high. Yeah, so people become desperate. And when people are desperate, it creates friction, intensity, and increases the chance of criminal behavior, man. The scripture talks about the love of many shall wax cold. Yeah, so people are going to be more cold-hearted and heartless in this cold weather. But yeah, we'll bring a scripture concerning the Lord's judgment with the elements. This is Isaiah 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of a devouring fire. So the Lord controls the elements. He uses the angels to control elements. And icy rain, the weather of ice, that's a form of an element, man. Yeah, the Lord can use the weather to inflict pain and judgments on the people, man. Yeah, and those that are wicked are going to be the ones that's going to be affected the most. Yeah, Lord willing, if we be of the elect, Lord will comfort us in this harsh winter, man. Yeah, I believe it was mentioned, if I'm correct. This is like one of the coldest winters for UK, and it's already been snowing and icy. And usually that doesn't really happen on early mid-December. It usually happens January, February. So it got cold very quick. So how is January and February going to be then? Yeah, potential blackouts. It was mentioned there. Power cuts. Yeah, so see what the weather can do. Yeah, you got to fear the Lord, man. Yeah, and what's been happening recently, 4 children passed away, dropping into an icy lake, just like that. You know, reminds me of the movie Titanic. People that dropped out of the ship turned into ice blocks, man. Basically turned into human statues with the freezing cold. So that's a scary way to die, man. Freeze to death. I think it was pneumonia or something like that. And they're too cold. Oh, frost bites. Yeah, yeah. And a good film to watch in terms of weather films, weather judgment films of the end of the world. You can watch Geostorm and also The Day After Tomorrow, man. Day After Tomorrow is good, man. You know, because parts of New York was getting frozen up. People froze to death. Yeah, I think it was either Geostorm or Day After Tomorrow. They're both good, man. There's both judgment. Both movies are end of the world movies concerning the weather. You know, and all these movies are depictions of the scriptures, man. These are all gonna happen. Yeah, so we already had a judgment in Europe of the fires. Yeah? Over 1,000 deaths related by fire in Europe. You know, now the cold is bringing some destruction, man. But it's all from the Lord. But anyways, with that, all praise be unto Yahweh, Shem Shai, Shem Kakadash, Shalom.